first thing that went through my mind was how excited you must be to have a great-grandmother come in and talk to you about this little book she wrote about a chicken with a bad leg. So, there's Gimpy back there. I hope you've all met him. He is a chicken with a bad leg. But even though the book may look like a children's book, it's not kids stuff at all. I am the grandmother, but I'm also here today wearing one of my jackets from Core Sense Institute, which is the foundation that studies human interaction and how we beneficially interact with each other. After 30 years of research, the findings have been published in 2 volumes of science and mathematics that have revealed to us that there are only 10 ways that we mutually interact with each other as human beings and how we interact with our environment. Now, getting along with each other to me seems like a really, really important thing to do. But since no one could read the scientific volumes, it's just too much to plow through, I extracted the valuable points and the basics and put them in my book so that I could bring it to the street, bring it to the children, and actually bring it to all of us, because this information is new and it is nowhere else available at this time. Only a very few people in the whole world know about it. And one of the things that we have discovered through this research is that we come pre-wired with a system that operates in the background. It's like an operating system that's there all the time. And it's very, very sensitive to human interaction. Sort of like your house comes pre-wired with electricity. You don't have to be an electrical engineer to make it work. You just need a few basic things, like don't stick forks and fingers and stuff in the outlets. You don't need to know about ohms and watts and all that type of thing, and voltage. Just some basic things. If the light bulb doesn't light, we know enough now to see, is it burned out? Is the lamp plugged in? Assuming we've paid our electric bill, something's wrong somewhere, we check the circuit breaker. Maybe there's something wrong in the system. We find out what's wrong. The lights are back on. Well, the operating system that we come with also has rules like the electrical system. You violate the electrical system a little bit, you get a little bit of a shock. You violate it a lot, it can cause electrocution. It can burn down your house. The same thing happens with us. We have this system in us that's extremely sensitive to each other. It is so sensitive that when it's violated, we know it immediately. And it can bring down families, it can bring down individuals, it can destroy businesses, it can even bring down nations. And I'm going to tell you a little bit about this operating system. What we found out is that there are only 10 elements in interactions with each other that are mutually beneficial. That's extremely important, mutually beneficial.